Hi, my name is Lori, and I'm going to continue to show you moving through Shavasana and moving through a guided meditation. So let's get started. So I'm going to come onto my back, but I'm going to hug my knees into my chest. Move over a little bit. And I'm circling my legs, circling the opposite way. I'm going to show you a pose called Appanasana. So as I draw my knees into my chest, I'm feeling as if I'm coming into a little ball. All the air is coming out of my body. And I can do this two ways. I'm going to start by pressing my heels forward. So as I do that and my arms lengthen, I can feel that natural curve in my spine, in my lumbar spine. And then I'm exhaling and drawing the knees into my chest. So I'm pressing with the heels, trying to work a little bit with my feet too. So I'm spreading the toes nice and wide, and then relaxing the feet as the knees come into my chest. And again, I can do this in three parts. I can inhale, 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 and then exhale and just let it all go, bringing the knees into the chest. And the other way you can do Appanasana is just dropping the heels towards your buttocks, letting the knees come forward, and then just drawing the knees in, little tuck of the chin. So hopefully you can see the difference between the two. And then I'm gently placing my feet onto the floor. So before we moved a little bit with bridge pose, we were lifting our hips and then slowly lowering down to the floor, just moving a little bit into a pelvic tilt. I can add a pelvic tilt at the end. And then again, coming up into a bridge and lowering back down. So you always want to, after you do a back bend, always want to do some sort of a forward type of movement. That's a yoga rule. The yoga gods would not be very happy if we didn't do that. Actually, your low back wouldn't be either. So I'm taking a block under my sacrum. Now, if a block is too hard, you can roll up a blanket. You can use a couple of pillows. One thing you don't want to do is turn your head from side to side. You want to kind of keep your head, neck, and shoulders pretty still here. And then I'm bringing one knee in towards my body, and then the other. So you want to do an accordion with your knees, because by bringing both knees in, you can potentially hurt your low back. And then I'm lifting the heels and the balls of my feet up towards the ceiling. And then you can just open the arms out to the side. So this is a restorative shoulder stand. It's very good for circulation, varicose veins, anxiety, stress. Doing this up against a wall is a really great thing to do. The other thing you could do is place a sandbag or a bolster on your feet. And as you're doing this, just softening your breath. Softening your shoulders. Feeling that length from your heels down towards your hips. And then as you start to come out, you can bring both knees in towards the chest, lower one foot at a time, and sometimes it feels pretty good to walk the feet apart and bring the arms up into more of a cactus position. Especially if you work at an office and you're sitting at a desk, just having this movement and this nice back bend in your back is a nice feeling. also might notice that your breath starts opening up and you can breathe a lot freer. And then before you would come off the block, you would bring the hands down, take a couple breaths, lift up off the block, take the block away, and remember the yoga rule. Hug both knees into the chest. So see, I can just simply circle the knees and go in both directions. And then I'm going to start to move towards Shavasana. So Shavasana is relaxation pose. I can open the arms out to my sides. So a couple of hints here. If I'm going to come up onto my side, to come up at the end of Shavasana, I'm bringing both feet to the floor and I'm coming to the side to come up. Placing one hand in front. So you see I didn't just jerk my head up, I slowly came up. So I'm going to sit as I walk you through a guided meditation. So as you're in Shavasana, softening your eyes, closing your eyes, closing your lids, softening the lids, softening your facial features, noticing your breath, softening your breath, and gently opening and closing your mouth, releasing your jaw. Gently turning your head from side to side. Softening your shoulders. Making fists with your hands. And then exhaling. Releasing one finger at a time. Moving down to your belly. Softening your belly. Softening your hips. And your knees. And your ankles. And your toes. I want you to notice, just imagine that when you were walking in the building today, there was another door that you could have entered, and you took that door instead. And you opened the door, and you were hit with the smell of flowers, or maybe it happens to be trees, something pleasant that might be a scent that's meaningful to you. And as you walked in, you thought to yourself, what is this place? Then you noticed a spiral staircase going down. And there were 6 steps. You were standing at the top step. You were standing at step number 6. That's where you were really noticing the smells. And then you went down another step. And you began to notice different colors. There was purples and greens and blues and yellows and every color of the rainbow. Found a color that you love and you focused on. Then you started to go down another step. And you noticed that there were other people in the room, but you really couldn't see who these people were. But you were curious, so you did. You went down the next step. And the room was filled with friends. People that care about you, that you care about, that you've had a good time with over the years. Maybe you haven't seen them for a while. And then you went down yet another step. And you started noticing your family and your loved ones. It was like a warm hug. But there was one more step to go. So as you went down that next step, what you noticed and you felt was that you were just surrounded by maybe those that have left the earth, but who you still felt a strong connection and love for. And it was a good, happy feeling. Because they really connected and you felt their energy and the love. And it gave you a sense of peace and calm. Then you started to turn around, walking back up the steps, saying goodbye, but knowing that they're always in your heart. Seeing your family and your friends. Connecting again with the scent and the colors. And then as you came up to the top step, just feeling at peace and a sense of calm and connection that you haven't felt in a long time. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes, bending at the knees, moving the knees from side to side. Lowering the knees to one side, bringing the arms over to the same side. Just remembering this feeling of your practice. And bringing one hand in front and slowly coming up to a seated position. So we're reaching our arms up, making a lotus. Sending you good energy, peace, love, and good health. Thank you all for being with me today. Namaste.
Hey guys, my name is Bake McBride. I am the Assistant Manager and Group Fitness Director here at Move by BJC. And I want to thank you guys for taking the time out of your day to join us for this session. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, you can jump on the website at www.movebybjc.org, or you can give us a call, 314-286-0525. Thanks again.